Hey everyone, checks out. This is the RAVPower all-in-one file hub. Now it's a wireless router, it's a wireless media sharing, pretty much like machine, and it's also a 6000 mAh external battery. And the 5 volts 1 amp is the output, so it will charge most smaller devices very well. If it's like the larger devices or things like the newer Androids, and it won't charge as fast, but you still get a charge out of it. It's just, it won't show us charging at maximum potential, but you still can charge it without any issues. And 6000 means you can charge like most the old like iPhone 5s around like 2 or 3 times. And if it's like iPhone 6, about 1.5. Android devices about 1.5 times for like the S5s and things like that. But overall, not bad. Here's the box itself. Very simple. Nothing too complicated. And also, I like to mention it's the model WD03. And then here's the back of the box itself. As you can see, here's a bunch of email addresses and just the input. Input is 5 volts 1 amp, so it's 1 amp in, 1 amp out, which is easy. You don't have to worry about, oh, is this the right pump? Most of the old chargers will be 1 amp. Comes with a little user manual. They have a recommended application for you to download and things like that. Comes with a micro USB charging cable, which is right here. Micro USB tip. Pretty nice. And then the other side is USB, obviously. You can plug it in. You can use this to charge this, or you can use this to charge your Android devices as well, or anything that takes micro. Not mini, of course. And that's also a flat cable. Flat cable means it's tangle free, and it's nice and smooth, so it's not the rubbery ones, which is nice. And some people prefer one or the other, depends on your preference. It also comes with this itself. Obviously, it is the it's like a way for you to transmit Wi-Fi signal out from your internet, or you can use this to emit Wi-Fi and transfer data from your SD card itself. That's right here. So you plug in your SD card and you turn this on, and it's all okay. Now, of course, most recommended is to turn it off before you unplug it. Turn it on, after you plug it in. I'm sure you can plug it in just fine after you turn it on. That shouldn't be an issue either. There are 3 different little indicator lights. This is the Wi-Fi indicators, 4 LED indicators for power, and then there's also the SD card indicator, which is right there in the base. As you can see, I just tapped it once, lets you see how much power there is. And then in the base, most importantly for you to see, is that there are 2 ports, USB output, and then there's the Ethernet input. So you put the Ethernet wire into here, you can access the data inside this device itself. And then there's also the input, so this is how you charge the battery itself. And you see, it's fairly compact for something that can transfer and emit a Wi-Fi signal for you. And this part slides out just a little bit, so you can open it even wider in case you need a little more extra space. But once you're done, you just seal it back up, and that's pretty much that's covered. There's also a little nice reset button in case anything ever goes wrong with the router or anything like that. So basically, this can be used as a router. So you just plug in the Ethernet, and then it'll emit the Ethernet internet. Now, initial password is going to be like 81, so of course you don't want to change that, or security issues may occur. And let me show you this real quick. So I'm going to just pull up my ZTE Force, and I'm going to show you that it can charge from this device without any issues, of course. That's the first test, just show you how it's done, and I'll show you a little bit more in a moment. As well. Plug it in. You can see my LED light just popped on, showing us charging. Let me unlock it real quick. Okay, unlocked. Let me swipe down, pull up to the battery, which is down at the bottom. And as you can see right here, it says charging AC, which means it's getting more than half an amp, which is excellent because that's what you really want in the first place. And then here we go. Moving on to the next step. And there's an app right here. It's called FileHub Plus. So tap it out once, and you load it, get that ready. And I'm going to turn this on after I plug in my SD card right here. So I'll plug this in, slide this in, there we go. And then you hold this down for a couple seconds, I'll turn on, and now it's flashing, so I'm going to let it load all the way. That means Wi-Fi signal's up, and you have 3 bars of power. Now, if you turn it on without turning on your Wi-Fi, then you'll get this message. It's not connected to Wi-Fi. Please choose when to continue. And of course, you want to open the Wi-Fi. You locate it. Let it load for a moment. If you don't see it, just pop it out of it, and I'm going to just use the regular method to access my Wi-Fi. So I'll pull up the Wi-Fi, look around for it. It should pop up shortly. If you don't, you might have to pop it off and turn it back on. It should say FileHub. There it is right here. So just load it in. So that means this is right now emitting it. So you just click onto it real quick. And then it'll ask you for a password, of course. So you wait to that screen, go enter the 81 and hit done. Connect. Now it's connecting, taking the IP address. I mean, either way, it works easy. Moving to the next part. This is FileHub Plus. You can find it from Google Play Store or the Apple Store. Now, if this is a login, defaultly there is no password. So you just click on OK. Enter it. Now I have a SD card in here. So I will go into File and Folder. And there we go, the SD card. And you go to the subfolders. You want to go back. You click on the arrow in the back. And then you can also go into the files itself. So I have a video right here, just showing you I can access it without any issues. So this is a short little video showing the cat playing with a banana toy. And either way, yeah, works just fine. As you can see, the video is rolling. It's fairly smooth. The issue is probably because the file is not meant for this phone. It's really meant for my computer, of course, and that's why I'm having slight issues with it. But other than that, it depends on the compression of the file, of course. Quality of the file does matter, of course, for your phone. If your phone can't play that or doesn't have the right codec for it, then it's not going to work out too well for your phone. That's why you got to find videos that your phone has codecs to, and you could just watch those videos as well. Actually, let me show you something. So while you're in the video, you can still jump around with it, no problem at all. But yeah, it works pretty well. You access the files. Now if you look through other menus, there's also other menus around in this program as well. There's also the system. You can go into settings. You can change the settings of the hubs, Wi-Fi settings. And you look at all the things you can change in here. And you go LAN settings. So there's different little settings you could go into and toggle through everything. You could change, pretty much you can access the whole system itself with this app. You can change where people can log in or not. But other than that, it's easy. It can sort your files for you. So if you have any files already pre-installed in your phone and you want to access, you could drag files between the two locations. Yeah, easy to use. So let's go back to the file real quick. And just go to this file, check the box. Oops, I opened it. No. So you check the box, and you can just, move it to other location if you need to. Like there's a little button right here. It allows you to transfer to computer, transfer, and it tells you, transfer failed or successful, and things like that. Easy to use, nothing too difficult. So once again, this is by RAVPower, and this is their all-in-one file hub. And if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a comment below. If not, hey, thanks for watching.